Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to teamfortress.tv. I am FrickMyNick. I'm joined by Makkabeus and Scream. We're going to be casting the RGL Season 1 Advanced Grand Finals. We have the FluffyEcho Fan Club versus Big Dogs. Makkabeus, how do you feel about this matchup?
Oh, it's hard to say. I feel like it's gonna be pretty close. Like, Fluffy Echo Fan Club has been dominant this season, but their only loss was to Big Dogs 11.
All right, and I do believe we are going to be readying up really soon here. So, Scream, do you want to run us down one of these rosters?
Uh, I can't see the rosters.
All right. I know the Fluffy Echo fan club one because we were just trying to figure out the aliases here in the pregame. So Fluffy Echo fan club, it is going to be RPC and Rain on is going to be Ether and Mirror Man as your soldier duo. They have Lazar or Logan playing Demo Man for them, and they have Toy on Medic. And Mac, if you want to run us down the Big Dogs 11 roster?
Indeed. So we have Yerb and Sam on Scout. We have Mega Boy in for Unicorn Wizard, and what is it? Rakuso on Soldiers, Mustard Overlord on Demoman, and Andrew on Medic. Frick, do you want to take this?
Yeah, we're going to be going in our first mid. We're going to be on the Logan cam here. It looks like he's a little faster than Mustard, his respective Nemo here. There's going to be trading spam across the mid. Doesn't look like there's any major damage early. Looks like the red team is kind of stopping to stack their top left. Just playing this really defensive. We're going to see the double soldier bomb in here from red. They're going to land right on the medic. They're going to find so much damage into Toy, but Toy's going to surf it into lower, and it looks like a disaster of a double soldier bomb mid for red as everybody's going to wipe out. 4 health on across the board on blue, but they aren't going to lose a single player.
Actually, a pretty good bomb there, but I don't think we saw Red Scouts get across the point fast enough or really do any significant amount of damage to clean up off of the huge soldier bomb.
I think we had both scouts in the high ground there just ready to just eat the soldiers on red alive as they were falling through the sky there. And as you said, the scouts just didn't get across point. I think the soldiers on blue, Fluffy Echo, just doing the work that they needed to do there.
Yeah, and we are going to see the full Uber ad for Toy and Co here. Looks like they're going to opt for the demo scout through Shutter. They're going to pop it in. They're going to be on Lazard here. Lazard's actually going to get a sticky juggle out. They are going to take out the center gun. I thought was going to get it. The engine's going to switch off, so it doesn't matter anyways. It's going to be all about the post fight here. It looks like it's going to be a 4v6 in last as the flank of Fluffy Echo Fan Club. So they're going to find in. They're going to get some pressure on the point. 3 down on the side of Fluffy Echo Fan Club, though, and it looks like this is going to be an easy hold here for the side of red.
Oh, Mustard with the 4K there before going down himself. I think he got the first 4 frags, killed the medic, killed the demo, killed the soldier and a scout. His team just had to clean up on his damage there.
Yeah, definitely threw that round opportunity away. If they had focused point a lot sooner, they probably would have gotten that cap.
Yeah, and now the tides have turned as Andrew and everybody on his team are going to have the full Uber ad to try and push mid here, trying to coast. Blue's going to set up a haphazard defense here on mid. They're going to be sitting up on the high ground, trying to make it hard for the red team to find anything with their Uber charge. It looks like they're going to in from the Saw side of things. You're bleeding it in for his team, trying to avoid all the spam. They're going to see the soldier bomb in. Ether's going to get in and find a nice first clean rocket. Andrew's going to have to pop that one. They're going to look for anything across the point, but it looks like they're only going to find Ether here. But we're going to see Rakuso aggressive, and the other team Saw trying to find some damage, and they're actually going to take it out Lazar, so this is opportunity. RPC's down to just 1 HP, dancing on the pack, but it's going to be Yerb who dies at the end of the day. Rain's going to come in and save RPC there.
And big beef.
You just hate to see it there. Mustard, he's just walking forward, no fear in this man. The Uber, really early coming out there. Trying to get on top of Mustard. He does go down. Mirrorman, oh, with the flash right at the end. Mirrorman able to survive, not breaking his ankles, as they're just running into mid here, cleaning up everyone else who is just a little overstayed his welcome, but Uber Vantage swings the other way.
I don't know if I agree necessarily with how early they used that Uber, but it was a good attempt to catch out Mustard and the other soldier. But looks like they're just going to get spawners here. And Uber's, I don't know if Red is going to push off of it, but it looks like Ether's going to get in on the medic. Not going to find very much damage. A fight coming through here. 3 picks on the red side, and with full Uber ad and or basically 25% now. They'll probably, oh, what? They popped? Okay.
Yeah, the blue did the old 4-man into the other team's 2. They are going to get the 4s. It is just going to be Logan and Toy making it out. They are going to have roughly a full Uber advantage to work with, but they have to wait for all of their spawns. It looks like they're going to get into the ball before they cap. We're going to have the opportunity for them to leapfrog on mid here. As Rakusa's trying to spam them on the catwalk. Lazar's going to pressure him back as the rest of his team gets him straight from the Saw side. Looks like Recurso's gonna be the one bombing in. He's gonna find a good first round of Ether. He's gonna find him mid-air, give him the hug in the
Counter
air.
jump.
And Ether's gonna claim that frag, and it doesn't even look like the blue team is gonna have to use, but it looks like Sam goes for a sneaky thing, and he's gonna get into mid, but they're playing a ring around the Rosie with Rain, and he's gonna get gunned down. Looks like it's gonna be a mid retake here for the blue team without having to use it, an opportunity to push second while they're at it.
Oh, they're getting the Uber really early here. They know that they have this bare advantage that they're trying to go off it. They're able to get Mustard, but the red Uber comes out. They're trying to chase down the picks. Logan jumps out. I am lagging right now. I'm not able, unfortunately, to comment on this, other than a trade out from, what was that, Rakuso?
Yeah, we're just going to see an all-out DM fight here on the point. Both teams with their post Uber. Red team has the high ground, but they're at a slight player disad. It looks like it's going to be Yerb and Andrew versus the world here on the point. They're going to be just duking it out versus Rain, Mirrorman, and Toy. Looks like Rain, Mirrorman, and Toy are going to get the better end of it, though, with their numbers advantage. Buster's going to come in off the spawn, try and help out his team, but it looks like it's a little late here as we see the scout trying to duel here in the lobby. Rain's going to go down. Buster's going to claim that frag. As we do see the red team pushing back out onto their 2 here off the back of that pick. It's going to be roughly even Ubers here against the red medic, down pretty weak though, down to about half HP, and the soldiers are going to be bombing in looking for, as blue team doesn't want to give this up without a fight, knowing they have this bond advantage on this point. You can see their free aggression in, but it looks like the scouts on red are doing a really good job of denying them, as everybody on red is weak, but everybody's just going to back up. It looks like it's going to be an exchange here for blue, trying to go off a tiny Uber advantage. They're going to get in on the Andy. He's going to die on 99%. It's going to be Logan and Ether claiming that frag. Ether's going to find a second one onto Mustard, who treats out there, but it's going to be all blue here in the kill feed as they clean up the frags in red.
And a really good transition there from blue team there. Kind of just collapsed on Andrew right before he was able to get that Uber, and luckily got the kill. And it looks like they're going to try to go right in the last here. He has a lot of space, but looks like red has all their spawners. I wonder if they'll opt to... No, they're just going to take some space here, try to bomb their soldiers, see what they can get. Try to get some cap time. Yeah, they're going to get a lot of cap time, and they're just going to win the round.
Snuck it out for right under. Oh, man. Can't even remember the name again. Big Dog's 11 noses. I think there were still 6 on the point when they capped that out.
Yeah, we are going to see the early 1-run advantage here for the FluffyEcho fan club, continue their dominance that they have seen all. So we come into our second mid. Once again, we're going to see Logan a little faster than Mustard, than my counterpart. We're going to see a really fast bomb in from Rakuso into the other team's kitchen, but he's going to be super weak on the other side of things. He's going to jump out. He's going to get out on just 12 HP, as he's going to get the health pack in his saw and try and re-aggress here. It's a very passive mid for both, so we are going to see the soldier bombs in from blue. They're going to land super deep. Yerb's going to kill, I believe that's Ether there. Yeah, Ether's going to go down, but blue's gotten across the point. They're going to find all the frags here. It's Mustard and Rakuso trying to find anything they can, but RPC's just going to be gunning them out of the sky.
That's a wipe on the side of Big Dog's 11. Very dominant mids here from FluffyEcho fan club. It's hard to say what they could fix, as Logan's already trying to spawn camp. He's out there. He's just on the NG. They're going out the different side, though. The sticks shouldn't come to anything unless maybe a little cheeky pick later, but they're already getting that early spam. They want to go in. They're hungry for these rounds. As Logan and RPC, I think, are just walking right in. They're ready to go in. They're just walking across the point. They finally use the super. They're in onto everyone. Goodness.
Yeah, and with such a late pop, they get right into the other team, and there's nothing they can do. If they want to contest, they have to jump into an Uber charge, and they're going to get their second round super.
It's weird. There was no force. There was nobody on the right really to try and contest any of blue, and they were just literally able to walk right across the point and use Uber basically onto red's noses. It was quite an interesting situation.
Yep, and we are going to see our third mid here. Mustard here, but we're having about the same as there's going to be trading spam across the point. No significant early damage here, but we are going to see Sam pushing into his own kitchen here, just getting some space on the left side. Uber panitive mids out of both of these teams. We're going to finally see the double soldier bomb here from blue. Mirrorman just kind of faking it out, making space for Ether to come in, land right on top of Andy's head. He's only going to find about a 50 damage rocket, though, as they get cleaned up. Both the soldiers down on the side of blue. Rio's going to go down on the other side of things, but Rakuso's going to get out and going to get packed. Looks like Red's going to claim their first mid here after losing the first 2.
That was a slugfest of a mid. Trades going back and forth, as Red, they're just charging through here onto second from Saw here. They're taking all the space. They see that FluffyEcho fan club, they're super far back. They see that they're just barely getting Uber. They're just walking out now. Uber gets forced out by Rakuso. Trades out Ubers are just trading all over the point as Blue they lost their demo. They're re-rotating. They're seeing if they can get in. Mirrorman jumps in, tries to get something done, but denied. Ether trying to go off the damage. They get Mustard. And the frags going back and forth is now RPC just trying to live on 33 health. That scout wants him. Sam, he wants that frag. He knows he's hurt. Runs into last. Oh, but he gets the arrow.
Gone for the 2-shot there, but unfortunate.
Yeah, and the Red Scouts doing a really good job of focus firing throughout that post Uber on the point there, just able to clean up all of the. As we are going to see.
Mirrorman picks Mustard from behind. That's going to be a re-push in the second here, and they're basically going to get it for free.
Oh, but Sam's going to land.
Going for the back.
Oh, they spotted that he's going to be in a 2v2. They're going to get the count. He's actually going to take down Rain on last, not taking a single point of damage is Sam. So Sam's a thorn in their side, just running around in last. He's going to meet up with the soldier spawner here, going to be 1v1ing. As he's going to have a good damage is Sam, but Sam should be going down here shortly in the 2v1. And yeah, Mirrorman's going to claim that frag.
Good attempt, good attempt. He won the 1v1 on last. That's going to bring them really far back. Rakuso up on Sniper. Ubers are equal, so they're just going into this long stalemate. Mirrorman getting the damage out, and they're able to pick up the Ether frag with the little old P-shooter gun.
Ether Force Andrew. I don't know where he got in from. He just got in from the saw side, I think, and was able to flank them in the lower. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be full Uber Ed here for Blue, just changing out that soldier. They do have the sniper of Rakusa, who's playing a cheeky angle from his own kitchen here. Super passive, as Blue's going to walk it in from the saw side, trying to just take this for...
Lazar, he's in there. He's in mid, but the rest of his team, he's not following up.
Sam's on the back cap. Edison, Rain, and Mirrorman went back for it. As Blue team's finally going to get faced on here on the mid. Rakusa's still sitting in his own kitchen looking for a cheeky angle. He's going to see the medic. He's going to miss the shot. There was a moment of very extreme danger there for Toy.
The beef of Rakuso can hold down that frag. Looks like about only 15 odd coming in for Blue here. Probably going to stabilize. And another shot into the medic. Rakuso not able to pull out the headshot, but the Uber does come out from Blue team here. Andrew does have the Uber, going to use it to save his players. They are going to get one pick onto Europe, actually. Mustard overboard with the double pipe in there. And it looks like Red is kind of getting the better of this exchange, but with a lot more health on Blue side, they're going to double soldier bomb here. Actually going to get the pick onto 3 players, and that's basically going to be a wipe with a spawn of Europe who died earlier in the fight. And really played that post well, bombing their soldiers, playing their heals a lot better than Red did. And it's like Mirrorman gonna kill Mustard again. Mustard,
mini little wall shot there. Just a mini wall shot. With such a good bomb from Ether during that last fight, able to get so much damage and draw so many eyes off the people on the point that it just made it so easy for the rest of his team to just collapse onto them and just wipe the rest of Big Dog.
And really good play at a Mirrorman as well, trusting his other soldier to be drawing all the eyes. He jumped in on about 80 health and was able to find 2 frags late into that fight, buying his team the 40% advantage that they're trying to push off of here. It looks like they're going to try and go from the shutter again, like classic demo scout. They're buffing everybody up. They know they have a little bit of time to work with, as it looks like they're going to be spamming the sentry gun is Ether from the drop down. They're going to use their Uber in. There's no stickies on the point from Red, and it looks like Andy's going to go down, Logan with a quick sticky pipe comp. No stickies on the point. They're getting point pressure, and they've already gotten the med pick. This is great here for the side of Blue. Mustard's going to be the next frag. Sam's going to die on heavy. They're coming in to contest on the point, are the scouts and soldiers, but a little too much, too little, too late, as it's going to be a 3-0 half here for the FluffyEcho fan club.
I think that last push could be described as pipe from Lazar there. He was just piping everyone there. Absolutely crushed the rest of his team.
He was
The rest
doing
of Big Dogs 11, excuse me.
Living like a Larry.
Yeah, 3-0 half for the FluffyEcho fan club. I can't say I didn't expect this. It was a pretty dominant upper bracket final. One thing I did not get to touch on in the pregame is the format that we are playing here for the finals. It's the same as the invite finals, where it is a best of 5, but the team that comes in from the upper bracket gets a default map win. So FluffyEcho fan club only has to win 2 maps to win this best of 5, whereas Big Dogs 11 has to win 3. Yeah,
I'm not sure there's much else to say about that half. Just dominant all around for Fluffy Echo fan club. I I need to work on my pronunciation, I think. English is very clearly my first language.
Yeah, and taking a peek at the stats here, it looks like Mirman is going to be the one the top frag in the server, finding about a frag a minute here, as he's Mustard's actually going to be your top damager at the end of this first half at a big 388, followed up by Lazar, Mirrorman, and then RPC. And I think for the most part, both teams are playing about equal, but there's a certain level of dominance that FluffyEcho fan club has, and they just play really together late in these fights. As we are going to go live in our second half.
My eyes.
And yeah, we are going to be watching the, I want to say this is Lazar here, rolling out on the left side. He's going to be getting a ton of early damage here on the red team. Going to find a couple early pipes, getting some damage. Going to be trying to contest Mustard across this point. We're going to see a really high bomb out of the soldiers from red. They're going to get in, and it looks like Rakusa is going to be the first death. Going to find a good amount of damage into Toy. Toy's going to get followed up on by Sam. Sam's going to claim that frag, but it looks like that's all they're going to get on the side of blue. As the side of blue just rampages across the point and cleans up the frags. It's just the scouts both on about 20 HP. They're going to get cleaned up, and once again, FluffyEcho fan club wins the mid.
Another dominant mid from FluffyEcho fan club here. It's hard to say what Big Dogs 11 could do to try to solve this. Their last mid, it just seemed that it was just slower. They just can't go into them quickly, just slow it down. Mirrorman, I think, trying to do something cheeky, but dying for it. Both meds going down there. It means that FluffyEcho is going to get the mid, but not able to get into second very easily. And we have a crit up from Toy.
Yeah, I think something that is interesting, though, is on the mids, red team scouts are getting forward. I just don't actually think they're hitting any shots that matter. They must not be focusing the right thing, or possibly not getting all the way across, because they seem like they're kind of half committing, a little bit baiting their soldiers, so perhaps it's something they can work on for next week.
We are going to see the crits here for Toy. It's going to be popped off, but Lazar's going to be launched up in the air. The first frag is going to be Toy getting piped down by Mustard. Mustard's going to get the frag on Lazar as well. The rebomb is just a total chaos fight. It's going to be Yerb versus Rain and Ether. He's going to be 44 HP on the point, going to get caught on the boxes. Ether can claim the fourth frag of his life. As FluffyEcho fan club, just their flank, are going to be the two survivors of this as they cap up second here. And they shouldn't be able to get into last. They're going to get their spawns in just 1 second here, are the Big Dogs, as they're going to be relegated to their own last.
Works out in the end, but that beginning of the crits, didn't go so hot. No frags instantly. And Lazar instantly popped up by the 6 stickies that Mustard had right by the entrance of Saw. As we see, both teams are just poking about in that lobby area. They're feeling out the other team, seeing what ground they can get, seeing what they're willing to give up. As I think we're just going to go into the classic Snake last stalemate.
Yeah, but it's going to put a lot of pressure on the red here, as we are in the second half. There is no halftime to set them back. So in theory, we could sit on this point for, the full, they push out and then recap and trade points for 30 minutes, and they could just be stuck on their last and second for the rest of the game. So this is real danger territory for that. As we just see Mirrorman here trying to spam the gun from the drop down. He's actually going to get it eventually here. And looks like Europe's going to be trying to build another one in the same spot in front of the point. Looks like Lazar and Co are trying to spam from the top left, just peeking into last. They're going to sack Ether, but Ether's not going to find anything. Rakusa's going to try and counter-sack their lower, but Mirrorman's already a little too smart on the draw for that one.
Poking and prodding as they start walking into lobby there. Mustard gets some damage onto Toy, I think, but he's unable to see any opportunities. Just back off. And no off class yet on the side of FluffyEcho fan club. I thought Ether would have held the door open.
Oh, no, there it is. A little delayed,
too
but
soon.
maybe playing some mind games here. There is the ability for teams to spy check, so maybe just playing some mind games, waiting for the other team to potentially spy check, then switch Rain onto the sniper. We are going to see the Rain. There's a potential here for Sam to counter snipe. Sam's a pretty tenured sniper on the other side of things. So it'll be interesting to see, but Rain has a little more pedigree, I would say, being a Highlander sniper.
Rain has a little more recent pedigree. Sam has done some things, but they already see the sniper. They know they're going to be shifting, moving their defense to make sure Rain shouldn't be able to get a shot off, as he looks to be trying to peek in this drop-down area. Just slowly waiting for Charge coming around the corner. Spam, and the gun is able to stop him. He lives through it, though, which Always useful. Tries to rotate the air angle, but Rio, he's waiting like a shark to pounce. Oh, can't. He gets the shot off, but not able to get the pick as Mustard playing with a bit of fire there, but just trading some spam.
Yeah, and it's basically just gonna be Rain just taking pot shots into last tier, seeing if he can get anything on top angles. But Mirrorman's gonna sack in, gonna land on top of Andy, get him. He's down to just 9 HP. He is so weak. But Sandy gets out the dispenser to eat some of the damage and get some extra regen. He's gonna pick up the little pack and go back to the dispenser. But that was a moment of very extreme danger.
If that dispenser wasn't there, Andrew dropped. That's actually crazy.
But
very useful to have that dispenser armor.
Much trust in the dispenser. Everybody showing its pick, you know, everybody memes about the dispenser push. Let's push last, but it's showing its dividend. Rain's gonna get the fully charged body shot into Mustard, forcing him to back up. And once again, it's just gonna be pot shot city here for Rain.
Mirrorman going in for the same jump. He gets some good damage off onto Andrew, and still he's holding it. He's holding this charge.
I smell a medic drop. Oh, never mind. 2 players just got picked.
One of them's the demo too. That should open up a lot of space on the left here.
Yeah, this puts a lot of pressure on Rio here to try and make something happen. He is just holding on this fence here, gonna get piped. Lazar hopefully gonna reprise his position here as Rain's gonna get some space, and they're gonna spam down the gun, and they are gonna get the pick onto Yerb, the engineer, so there's no potential to reset up the gun. They are gonna exchange Ubers here, but there's a fat solo here for Rio as blue team's Uber only lasted about 4 seconds, having to flash all 5 targets in their. They're going to be forced to back up. Mirrorman's trying to get in from the drop-down side of things as the rest of FluffyEcho fan club tries to push this top left. They're doing so much damage, but the full charge body shot from Rain into Andrew. Blue's just going to back up here and play this Uber advantage.
Getting healed up, they might just push in straight away. They just want to go in through the door. They know that everyone else is hurting there. They just want to walk. Ethers takes a lot of damage, so that going to call up? Yeah, they're backing off a little bit. They're going to go for the Uber ad now.
Another pick onto Soldier, so they might. I don't know.
No, they're waiting for the Uber by this point. They're already at 75%. They're definitely going to wait. They get another headshot onto Yerb, trying to come. Rain, he's getting so many chances. No one can shut this down. They're finally putting pressure on to stop him from going there. But Sam, oh, a little too late as the Uber is out into last now.
Oh, but Sam loses the 1v1 to the sniper. Rain's going to railgun him down. This is a really good Uber. They're going to find Mustard and Andrew here. And Sam's already going to die. There's no stickies on the point. It's just going to be Rio here as everybody on blue gets on the point, and they're going to extend their lead to 4-0.
Quite a curious play by Sam there. I don't know if running at the sniper was the exact optimal play, but...
We just call that a little bit of steak. Just a tiny beef, you know?
Yeah, it's a nice fillet. Just a little lean beef, you know, as we are going to see Lazar here. Aggressive once again, trying to find some early. Just going to spam those pipes over the little shed. Not going to find anything this time. Once again, super passive bid for both teams. No early soldier bombs. It looks like the red soldier is sitting in his own kitchen while the other one just plays passive here. It's going to be Rakuso. As Rio just kind of plays behind his shed. There's so much space for the blue soldiers. Going to come in. Mirrorman's going to find a good first rocket into Andrew. Going to take him down to about 70 HP. As we're going to see the regression in from blue as they're going to claim almost all of the frags. They're going to lose Rain on the other side of things. And Ather is going to be taking a bunch of damage in the lower area. But with just 3 up on the side of FluffyEcho fan club, they aren't really going to be able to do a lot against 5 players on blue here.
Oh, but Andrew ends up getting forced so far away from the rest of his team. He's able to connect with Sam and get the Lazar pick, and the Uber does come out from Toy, but oh, that flash in lobby there. Sam.
Yeah, but Ather was able to pick Mustard on the flank, and he's going to get Sam there in the lobby, so this is just, once again, victory for blue as they continue to roll this forward.
Kuso, he's hiding, he's sneaking. He's getting some ammo. They haven't capped mid. Oh, but he's spotted now. He's seen by the scout. It's just a 1v1. He wins it though. He's able to get the scout. He's able to get a bomb off. He shouldn't be able to do anything else, but he lives. He stays alive. He meets up with the rest of his team, and he allows the rest of his team to be able to come out there. Toy goes down as well to the bomb from Crusoe. Goodness,
but Ather with a
nice Ether. Oh, he ends up dying for her, but you're seeing plays left, right, and center.
You can still go in the frag movie if you edit it right. And yeah, Andrew's going to go down in lower. Mirrorman claims 3 in this lower area after getting... It is just going to be Rio versus Mirrorman. Spawners up for both teams. Mustard's actually going to be flanking on mid. Going to be trapping Mirrorman in this lower. He's going to run into the yard area with his escape plan, just running around, talking Mustard. The scout's going to come in and get piped by Mustard. Both these players are so weak. Mustard just needs to find a little bit of damage on both. Rio's going to find the spam rocket on the RPC. Who's going to go down.
The final boss of lower. This man killed 3 people and just left with his escape plan out.
Mirror Man, he was just so tired of playing TF2. He was just like, I just want to play Minecraft, guys. That's all I want to do. He's just running around with his pickaxe, you know. He's trying to find something just to pickaxe there, seeing if he can get a kill with it. But we're eventually, after a trade fest, we're eventually gonna come out with FluffyEcho on top, and even Uber's here.
And with only 20 minutes left, about 2/3 left of this match, looks like Red Team doesn't really have a lot of time to pull away 4 or 5 rounds, depending on how you look at it. And Sack coming out from Mirror Man, not able to get anything really. And it's like Sam's going to try and counter through this kitchen area and going to decide not to Sack. Try to bait for a soldier, take the 1v1, actually. And, yeah.
Oh, but that's a delayed death from Rakusa there. And Rain is already in, but double scout strength, just able to shred him before he could get anything off. As we go back,
we're gonna see the Mirror Man spy here. I don't know if he's committed out of spawn. It looks like he is based on the he's gonna be walking. He's gonna be disguised as a friendly scout here. Gonna be walking into the lower area. So we're gonna see some collusion. But Rakuso's also on the spy. I don't know if he's walked out of spawn yet. I don't know if he's just spy checking. But it looks like he's walking out of spawn too. So we're gonna see the double spy off pass. There was a potential for Mirror Man to see Rakusa there because Rakusa was not cloaked, and he cloaked in front of Mirror Man potentially. So I don't know if Mirror Man knows. I don't know if he saw that, if he's looking in the right direction. But we're gonna see a double spy.
Spy play of all time.
It doesn't look like Red knows. Neither team knows Mirror Man's gonna be trying to get in. Andrew has no idea. I think he was almost healed him there, but they're gonna figure it out.
They saw him cloaked there. They know that Mirror Man's up on spy, but Rakuso, I think he's just waiting there. Rakuso's in. Rakuso gets one! Oh, he gets the medic! He gets a lot of damage off on Ether as well. Mirror Man still on spy right now. He doesn't know what to do. As the rest of Red, I think, is just waiting, bracing themselves for the rest of the rush as Rain gets the pick and lower against Sam there. And Mirror Man, I think he's trying to use this as an opportunity.
Yeah, Rain's on the back half, and he's actually going to win the 1v1 against Rio there on the point. Mirror Man's going to decloak on the point. He's going to get
and going down, and Mustard could almost lose to the pistol, but you're just able to finish him off. It looks like this is going to somehow, in some way, end up as probably like 20 ad for Toy and fellow gamers, and Andrew just perishing to the spy play, but yeah, about 20 ad here, not really much. And Mirror Man is still alive on the spy class.
No, he went down there. He went down. He just walked out on spy, unfortunately. Thankfully, he still has RPC respawning there, but
it doesn't have to make the full walk of shame, but it is pretty funny. Red team's gonna try and dry push us into mid, and Mustard's gonna claim 2 early frags. That's gonna be huge. Gonna get arrowed up. Andrew's really weak. They are gonna lose both their soldiers, but gonna trade it out for Toy and Rain. It's just gonna be the flank here. It's gonna be RPC and Mirror Man looking for anything. RPC's gonna get gunned down by Sam there. It's just gonna be Mirror Man sitting his own saw on the pack, maybe going for some sort of cheeky play. It looks like Red team is gonna go lower, so Mirror Man's gonna get a free flank behind. They are gonna spot him out though. They're gonna hear that rocket jump. Mustard's a little too smart for that one.
Our control point is being captured.
Yeah, we do see about a full advantage here for the side of Andrew and Co. As Mirror Man's gonna bomb in, gonna land on that. They're actually gonna get that force right as Andrew gets that Uber. They are gonna get both soldier frags. They're gonna lose Yerb on the other side of things though. They're gonna get this free space in the last on top left here, and we're gonna see Rakuso bomb in, find a crisp rocket along with some spam onto Toy. Toy's gonna go down. It's gonna be a 3v4 here. Rain's gonna trade out Mustard, but they're gonna lose both their scouts. It's just gonna be Lazar in spawn. He's gonna be bombing out, but there's too many players on the point. He's not able to get out, and Big Dog 11 gets themselves on.
You know, FluffyEcho Fan Club. FluffyEcho Fan Club, they tried to do something cheeky. They tried to send in both soldiers to get that force off, and while they did get the force, the rest of Big Dog's 11 just realized, hey, wait a minute, they're down 2, and we still have some time to Uber. So they just ran right into last with the rest of.
Still been about 14 minutes for that round though, so gonna be interesting to see if the pace can be quickened up here. Mustard actually gonna take a lot of damage at the beginning of this mid. Bomb coming in from Mirror Man, gonna get behind and saw. They tried some damage. Oh my lord! Flags flying out from Lazar with the double pipe, and it's like history repeats itself. And this is gonna be another clean mid from FluffyEcho.
Yeah, but Sam with the big salvage play is able to get in on the Toy, following up on any spam damage that his team created. It is not going to be the end of the world here for Toy, or for the Big Dogs 11, as they were able to pick Toy, but Toy's going to spawn on the crits here.
The control point is being captured.
Ooh, a double crits out from either of the teams as it was Mirror Man just trying to poke in a little bit to lobby. And oh, Lazar going down as well. That should open us the floodgates as they're able to get out and retake their second here.
Oh, but the
But the back cap goes on.
The back cap's gonna win the game. That's gonna be a map point for the Fluffy Echo fan club.
Yeah, and so they are going to win the first map of Snake Water here. I believe this is Big Dogs 11's pick.
This
Yeah, this is
is
Big
Big
Dogs
Dogs
11.
11's pick.
Yeah, so they did win this first map here 5-1. So,
Looking too
not
good for Big Dogs 11.
yeah, I mean, I don't know if they played this game in the upper bracket or not. Trying to think of what 2 maps they played. I know they played Clear Cut in the upper bracket, which is kind of a talking point because the next map we are going to is Product, so we are going to see some King of the Hill. We did see a bit of a slowdown here for in the second half for Big Dogs 11. They were able to kind of gain their footing, stop the bleeding a little bit. They were able to get around on the board, but for the most part, still the Fluffy Echo fan club just continuing to kind of roll forward. And it seemed like they were kind of going toe to toe in a lot of scenarios, but like super late into fights and stuff, they were able to, find something niche or, just be a little group together, focus fire just a little bit more and just barely pull it out.
I feel like this Bears needs to be set. First half, Mirrorman 13-5 on a soldier, over 2 KD, and then in the second half, Ether with the 10-5 to 2 KD. The soldiers on Fluffy Echo Fan Club just doing work for the rest of their team, able to open up so much ground, able to get so many picks and so much damage. It's very clear that they're just doing the hard lifting for the rest of their team.
Yeah, I was gonna say they've been synergizing with each other very well all throughout this. Their double soldier bombs have spectacular to watch, where like one soldier will jump in and the other soldier will be very weak and still continue to jump in. So we are going to be going into Product here. We do have a couple minutes before the match goes live because we are in about a 90-second delay. Scream, what do you want to see the Big Dog 11s do as they come into King of the Hill? What differences do they need to make coming into King of the Hill versus Vice?
I really want to see their scouts play a lot more aggressive and with the beam. It seems that they're playing a little bit scared of the blue scouts, which is quite interesting. Saying that, I believe, I don't know. I think blue scouts are a little bit better than big dogs, but there still is a chance DM wise, and this map will definitely show that.
Yeah, and going back to one of the questions we typically ask in the pre-games here, coming into King of the Hill, it is pretty common for snipers to make their presence known. Macca, do you think we'll see any snipers here on King of the Hill for either team?
I do think I was looking before we went live. I was looking at some logs, seeing how these teams were playing on the maps that they had, and I did notice that I believe it was Rain was playing a lot of sniper, and they were moving Ether to scout on their team. And so I do expect a sniper to come out at least for Fluffy Echo Fan Club here, and it'll be interesting to see how Big Dogs 11 will react to it because seeing some of their previous logs, they seem to put a lot of their resource and a lot of their trust into Mustard to be able to just kind of be a wall for the rest of the team and be able to just take on and deal damage and just take damage, allowing the rest of their team to be able to maneuver around the map and clean up on frags and get some cheeky picks that they might not otherwise be able to get.
So yeah, we are just going to be waiting for the teams to ready up here. I guess we could talk about this season of RGL if we want to kind of get into that a little bit. Scream, what are your thoughts on this season of RGL?
Uh, Obviously pretty cryptic. Not a very successful season of TF2. I guess everyone has their doubts ever since ESEA kind of crumbled, but the league's been pretty stable. I guess we can't really say much. The league did go through all 16 weeks, besides Invite, of course, but or rather all 8 weeks, all 16 matches were played in all of the divs. So I guess that is a really good thing for TF2 because we did get through one whole season, but I guess a lot of players didn't play because they didn't expect anything much from RGL given past community relations with certain fellow humans on the RGL staff, but I think that relationship has been a little bit improved this season, and I think we're going to see a lot more gamers playing RGL this season.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's. I mean, not to cut you off here, Mac, but I think they were kind of dealt a bad hand of cards with like, all right, ESEA is dead, and I mean, they are a league in their own right. Maybe the Sixes community had like some certain things that they wanted from a league that maybe RGL wasn't willing to provide. But I mean, I think all in all, based on like the hand of cards that they were dealt, I think they've done a pretty good job overall. Like, I mean, sure, there have been some things that haven't been perfect, but it is their first season. There is not going to be like a perfect season without like blunders ever. So. As it looks like
As
we are going to be going live.
we are no sniper out on the side of FluffyEcho fan club, so I guess I will eat my words. But Frick, do you want to take us to?
Yeah, we're going to see Lazar bombing in super early, finding a ton of stickies in main. Not going to find any damage as the scouts are just going to be trying to clean it up. Mustard taking a passive positioning, just kind of spamming pipes over on the point. We're going to see Rakuso bombing in behind, along with Rio. Rio's going to get in onto Lazar. They're going to clean that one up with the help, as it looks like there's going to be healed up on the side of Red. Their health is not incredible, but they're going to focus on Mustard Overlord. Echo's going to trade out for that one across the point, as it looks like all the positioning on the point is here for Blue. Rakuso's going to bomb in, going to absolutely shred it. Mirror Man's super weak, but they're actually going to pick Toy. Rio's going to bomb in and get that one, and it's going to be Yerb and Sam. Yerb down to just 1 HP. He's going to meet up with his heals here, but looks like Red is going to win this bit after keeping their medic alive.
Such a fast mid there. It seemed like the teams were just trying to mess around a bit in the connector there, and then just suddenly soldiers in, damages on Lazar, and picks are just left, right, just going back and forth. And then it's just the way King of the Hill goes. You just have non-stop action.
Yeah, we are probably going to see a 4-man sack here out of the side of Blue as they're about to fold this ad. We're going to see Mirrorman bombing in, trying to find his way into the back lines. And yeah, we are going to see exactly that. Frags are going to get cleaned up. Mirrorman's not even going to hit the ground, as Lazar's going to bomb in really late here. Going to find some decent damage into Mustard. Not going to get his man this time, and the sacks were unsuccessful for the side of Blue.
Yeah, classic, pretty standard for a stack here from good old FluffyEcho fan club, and with these Ubers evening out, we're more than likely going to see an exchange on this midpoint here.
The rest of Big Dogs 11, they are playing aggressive enough to look to exchange with Andrew on the point there. And the Uber does come out from FluffyEcho fan club here. And both Ubers traded out. Mustard, he's bombing and he wants to try and get something, cutting off one exit. The Uber really deep onto Toy there, able to get the damage. Oh, Mustard with the double pep onto the scout. So much damage from the explosion classes there. Just everything just going boom, boom, boom. Frags, left, right, and center.
Yeah, Neptune's going to be on the lead bomb. Going to find a first good rocket. He's not going to
Ooh.
get the second rocket off, though. Not going to find Andrew this time, as once again, Toy did go down. So we're going to see another Uber advantage here for the side of Big Dogs 11. And they were able to clean up the scouts and the medic super early into that post fight, making it so there was very little sustain for the side of FluffyEcho fan club. And it was an easy time for Sam here to clean that one up.
Seemed that Toy died a little bit earlier in that fight, so only going to be about 30 ad, and Ether's going to go down really early in this fight. Looks like they're going to try and pressure the cap here. 2 picks down, 3 picks down actually on the side of Blue
Toy
team.
died. Cruz is going to get in and pick up Toy, and it's going to be the soldiers going down for the back line here. And it looks like the scouts are going to get cleaned up, as so we're going to see RPC dying get cleaned up by Sam and here. And once again, huge Uber advantage here for Andrew. With just a minute left for the Big Dogs 11.
Just spilled some monster energy here, don't worry. As we see FluffyEcho, they're trying to walk back in. Soldier goes flying above, but Lazar going down to a trap, I think? Oh, and the pipe! Hidden rain right at the very end there. And that's Toy somewhere. Went down and all of that. That's 4 down for the... Oh, but Ether able to get Andrew. So the Uber
This
ad.
looks like they made an all-out chaos DM fight on the side of Blue, and Mirrorman's getting shot by Rakuso, I think, getting a nice shot, cleaning him up on the point. As Blue, it just has about 5 seconds left to try and get this cap. They should be able to get it with their spawn advantage here, as Red did just about wipe out with them. So Blue, after about 3 minutes, is finally going to take control of the point, but if they give this up just one more time, it is going to be the round for Big Dogs 11.
You see a soldier flying in there, making some space, hitting some damage. The red team, they're just...
the cap? Hello?
Yeah, red team just groups up on the point. They're going to focus down on the frags. They're going to beat them on the point super well. They're going to lose all of their projectiles, and it's just going to be Yerb with heals versus the world. It's going to be Mirrorman, Ether, and Rain trying to defend them on this one, as they are going to get the recap. So they were able to just barely edge out the cap, but Blue was able to hold on just enough. They are going to take down Toy though, so very crucially, Andrew's going to have once again a huge Uber advantage.
That must be one of the fastest recaps I've ever seen.
I
in a
want to say it
product
wasn't overtime, which is why they didn't just instantly win there. As Red Team, they're going forward. They have the Uber out. Mustard is trying to bump forward, but a rocket knocked him off as they're just starting to get the cap time. Mirror Man behind. Everyone's
But Aether's gonna nuke the point along with
Oh my
They're gonna
lord.
destroy everybody on the side of Big Dogs 11. Everybody just grouped up on the point. I think they thought they had the round there, and everybody was just standing on the point. They got destroyed by the double soldier bomb.
Yeah, and a little bit of pressure though, and they can take this back. So FluffyEcho fan club is gonna have to be careful here for the time being. Getting to about a minute and 30 seconds left in their round timer here. Will we see the reverse 3-0?
Potentially here, as they are going to get down to about a minute 45 on the side of FluffyEcho fan club. Once again, the double soldier bomb. The soldiers are going to be trading rockets in the air here, but Aether's going to be trying to, and he's going to make it out to his own spawn as Europe's going to be defending him well. They are going to have about a 30% advantage, so they have once again an Uber head to try and work with here. So it looks like Rio's sitting behind his own house. I don't know if he knows where his team is. He's eventually going to make his way out of that one. I think he maybe thought his team was in there still, but yeah, again, they do have about a 45% advantage, and they just need to cap one more time. This time they will have a singular tick on the side of FluffyEcho Can Club to try and recontest the point. They won't have the 1 second of time like they did last time.
Doable, extremely doable from both sides here. With the good Uber advantage,
Ooh, the
Rio
dad
very hurt. Uber's
Picks off Sam.
Oh, the picks are going back and forth. They get
Europe's gonna
RPC.
die as well.
Both the scouts
And
going down, and Andrew, and Rio. Oh, this looks. That's a bit of a car crash of a push there. With Toy surviving through it, they're gonna have a good Uber advantage, and you do not want to be in the position that Big Dogs 11 are in.
Yeah,
Full
we
Uber
might-
just had with only 40 seconds left on the
They won't
clock.
have a time to get their own Uber. They don't switch over to crits, which I know Mustard is a big fan of. So, and Toy's just going to set up on his own cliff here as we'll probably see either just a dry push onto the point, hoping to get cap time and just cap it out, or some sort of dry push for the side of red. Receiver Rakuso bombing in super early along with Rio. They're going to land on top of Lazar. They're going to be trying to focus on the frags. Yerb, Rakuso, and Mustard are all going to die. They're going to trade out for Mirror Man here, so there's the potential here. They do get faster spawns on the side of red since they don't hold the point. There's actually a soldier or a scout in the back line. It's going to be Sam. They're going to be waiting for the spawns on the side of red. They are going to get all their spawns, but they have just 5 seconds to try and get some cap time to try and buy themselves the overtime here. Mustard's going to be trying to bomb in on the point. They're going to be getting in. Sam's going to get in. They're going to get in him, but Bazaar with the stickies on the point going to instantly claim Mustard. Europe's going to be getting in, claiming 1 frag along with the help of Rakuso. Europe's going to be trying to win out this DM fight. Going to pistol down the scout there. It's going to be 4v2 on the point, and he's not going to be able to get it as FluffyEcho Van Club draws it back from a full 3-minute disadvantage.
That's what we call a heartbreaker round right there. In one cap, we saw Big Dogs 11 able to get 3 minutes off the clock, but the rest of the 3 minutes drained away from FluffyEcho fan club there, Flan Club. Jesus. As we see Logan, he's just getting the pipe spam, just hitting a little bit of pipe spam. Soldiers in, Mustard launched across the point, still alive, goes down right there. Both soldiers trade out for it, and frags all over going down as now FluffyEcho fan club is down 4. Only Rain and Toy left alive.
Yeah, but very crucially, Toy did live, so they're going to have the potential here to try and take an exchange or maybe make it into a 4. It's not the end of the world since they do have their medic up there at a full disadvantage. And once again, we are just going to see both teams just spamming across the point. I'm surprised neither team has tried to forward hold here as well. From that last round, there was plenty of opportunities for either team. We are just going to see the soldiers bombing in on either side. We are going to see Aether going to get the force out of Andrew really early. Toy doesn't quite have it. They had about 99%. They are going to lose all their projectile class. They are going to get about a full better Uber here, but they are just going to focus on your... Red's going to do a really good job of kiting this out, but there's actually a soldier behind on Cliff, going to find a ton of damage into range, just going to jump out as this Red reaggresses here off of their player advantage. Rakuso's going to land on top of Aether's head. Rain's going to eventually come in and trade out that frag. It's going to be Mustard and Andrew versus the world as they're just going to have to back up.
Oh, with a little bit of an air pipe there to deny the bomb of...
Oh,
with
he
the
got him with the
roller.
roller.
Right at the end. Mustard keeping his medic alive, but FluffyEcho fan club, they're going to be able to get the point off of that, no matter how many good shots Mustard hits. But he's getting some good damage off on Lazar there, but oh, a little too far forward with not enough support from his team. Sees him going down there.
Yeah, a little bit of an ugly death saying that there is about 20 ad on the side of Big Dogs 11 here. And just like I said earlier, they kind of lost that last push because their scouts just did not walk forward and commit with their soldiers.
Yeah, and about this mid advantage is be dwindling here for the side of Big Dogs 11. They have won this mid, but as once I mean we lost them. We saw them lose a 3-minute time advantage in the last round. I don't think they're gonna be looking to do the same thing in this round. As Andrew's gonna be down about 40 HP, super weak on the other side of things. Rio's gonna be the first, as they're gonna be trading Ubers on the point. Toy has yet to pop. Gonna get about an entire. Not even gonna have to pop. Nobody on red. Okay, Mustard eventually gonna get a sticky over the top. That's gonna get Toy to pop, but. Like extremely good movement there out of the side of Toy, making it so scouts could not touch him at all. As we're gonna see Rain get in and 2-shot down Mustard. So with the demo pick and point here, they're just gonna back up and be content to just hang out.
Honestly, a little bit of disrespect from Toy there, not fearing that scout who missed many shots on him. To be fair, but
To be fair, in the other direction, it was just a pistol. As we see the rest of Red, they're inching their way forward. They're getting the spam out. One soldier's going high, trying to draw the eyes. As the rest of the team walks forward, gets onto the point, and I think they're just taking position here. FluffyEcho fan club's just giving up a point, just for free there.
Yeah, but they're gonna
take on the Europe. It looks like there's gonna be a bomb in from Ether. Gonna get a lot of damage. Mirror gonna clean up on that, and they're gonna take this point right back. It seems.
Yeah, they gave up the point there, but they aren't gonna give it up for very long. Mustard's gonna win the 1v1 this time, as he's gonna find the sticky pipe combo onto him this time. As we're gonna see Andrew, he's gonna pop this Uber super early. He's down about 30 HP. I don't know exactly what he ate a bunch of damage from. They are gonna get Toy to force here. Mustard's gonna bomb in and find that force, but RPC's gonna be quick on the draw. One shot down Andy. As soon as that Uber's over, they're just gonna back up and fall up around their medic. Toy's gonna take a ton of damage in the air. Crusoe was able to find a really good first rocket, but not able to live long enough to find the follow-up. But we're gonna see the follow-up pipe from Mustard Overlord gonna take him down. Rio's gonna claim a frag of his own, but Actor's gonna clean them up along with the help of Rain.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that Uber, what their goal was. I think they were trying to stop point.
It seems they were just trying to get the Uber out at that point. Like, Andrew went down super weak due to the spam. A little bit of a scout 1v1 here as, ooh, Sam wins it with... As a soldier was about to come and help follow him up, and he's got the rest of his team to help support him. As FluffyEcho, they're nowhere near the point, and they're just gonna have to give up this cap, I think. Just let them get a cap off.
Yeah. They're flank dying super early. They're just going to have to give up the point. As Mustard's just going to be trying to change some spam across the point really aggressive here. They do have about a 10% Uber revenge here for the side of Big Dogs 11, so that might come into play on a map like Product where you can make, small advantage snowball them really easily, as the blue team is just going to be sitting up on their cliff trying to find the spam war.
Yeah, it's still looking pretty okay here for FluffyEcho fan club, because they do have about...
Oh, nice shot from Recurso on the mirror, man.
Lord. Sam just taking all these 1v1s to Scout. Actually gonna lose their aim this time, and both a Scout and Soldier and 2 soldiers and a Scout down for the side. Big Dogs 11 not looking too good here. Ubers are even. Looks like they're gonna have an opportunity to retake this point, but not gonna go down without a fight. The exchange is gonna come out from both teams here. It looks like Blue's gonna get the better end of it. Andrew almost getting caught. The Uber Scout's gonna go down. Andrew gonna try and get caught by Ether here. Ether doing all the damage, gonna pick off Sam, and Boy's gonna actually die in that exchange, and Andrew's gonna live. Makkabeus recommitting here, doing a lot of damage, getting a lot of space for his team. And the cap just comes out. RPC able to finish off the cap and finish off Makkabeus as well.
That late rocket there from Makkabeus, able to get the other soldier pick, and it meant that with this fight, FluffyEcho fan club's not going to have any soldiers. The rest of Big Dogs 11 are just storming forward, walking in. They're taking this point. They know they have no soldiers, and they are putting their flag down and saying, this point is ours.
Yeah, and this is looking to be another very close round as both teams are below 20 seconds here. We're going to see the soldiers return to the fight. Athos going to be bombing it onto the point, trying to draw eyes down to about 40 HP. Going to meet up with the skills. Mirrorman at just 1 HP. He's not going to crater there, but everybody on the side of blue is so weak. The frags are going to be falling. Both scouts in the demo are going to clean up. Athos going to... Everybody on the side of red is so weak. It's going to be a 2v3 on the point, but red has the overtime here. It's just going to be Toy. We're going to see the respawner of Lazar. He's going to be trying to bomb in, but he's not going to make it in time. And Big Dogs 11 are going to tie up Product 1-1 here.
We got a game here. Both teams got rounds on the board, and it's going back and forth. Both these rounds have been pretty close, I would say. I wasn't able to quite catch that one last time there, but Logan super aggressive across the point. Eats a little bit of spam for a soldier bomb. Recruso in deep. Gonna get that pack to rebomb in. Mirrorman taking the fight against Sam, and no trades going back and forth here. As I say that, Mustard goes down to Lazar. Oh, and the pipe from Lazar as well, getting Andrew. That pipe as well, helping to get the pick. He's just piping everything. Oh, the sniper's out from Rain. I didn't even notice. We didn't notice that, and full wipe from Big Dogs 11 with help from that sniper.
Looks like they pulled out their full trap card, as Makkabeus was saying earlier. A lot of scrims with the Rain on sniper, and that's going to be pretty interesting to see because Ether is a pretty damn good scout, and the Rain is Highlander champion on sniper. So
Yeah, and I want to say Ether does a lot of talking for this team, knowing a little bit about a lot of these players. Putting him on Scout on a map like Product that's so Scout dominant, I think kind of benefits their team rather than having him on Soldier, as we're going to see Rain just taking pot shots. He's going to find the headshot onto Andrew. Andrew just delaying in sightline a little too long. Frags are going to fall for blue here. Rio's going to be trying to make something happen in the back lines along with this team regressing here. It's just going to be the Soldier life, both on less than 100 HP, as Rio's just hanging out on the other team's trying to... I think they know he's there. Yeah, the Scout's going back for him.
He's trying to fake it out. He's trying to fake it out. He's just chilling. He's trying to lead him on a little trying to lead him on a little adventure there, but eventually the Scout class was projectiles. Oh, that's sightline from Rain. Trying to get a little bit of a cheeky pick.
oh my lord,
Scout there.
quite a snap.
Yeah, we're going to see the really high bomb in from Rakuso on just about 100 HP to fly to go for that crazy air shot. It looks like they're just going for a 4-man, trying to get the force out of Toy here, but it doesn't look like they're going to find it this time. Rio, once again, really delayed. This actually kind of hurts his team a little bit as they're able to just get more time off the clock on the side of blue, as Rio's going to be a really late death. That's like basically a free 11 seconds donated to the side of blue. So really bad from Rio there.
We're seeing now that Highlander experience coming up from Rain. He's getting all these odd places to stand and in some strange sightlines that a normal Sixes player might not think of, as we don't really play this map. He's gotten a good sightline. Oh, misses the shot right onto Andrew there as Rakuso jumps in, trying to get some space. Mustard as well walking through. Uber is out from red. They are able to get the Uber out from blue, as it's just invulnerable versus invulnerable, but in the end, oh, everyone losing their life on the side of Big Dogs 11, other than Yerb, he's safe away. He's safe at a spawn. He shouldn't be going down here anytime
Yeah, I think
soon.
Yerb died early in that fight, so I think he's just trying not to die twice in the same fight, as he's going to be to put the spawner of Rakuso's. They're going to get the spawns on the side of red. They only have about a 15% advantage on the side of FluffyEcho fan club, but with just 30 seconds in this round and red having yet to cap the point, yeah, this is looking really good for them on this third round of Viaduct.
2 down already. Rakuso and Yerb. Rio in. He's down as well. Mustard down as well. The frags are just... And it's a full wipe. Good damage on their side. Able to...
10K with pistol.
Yeah, and RPC's on a 7-kill streak as well. I don't think either of the scouts have died this round. They've been losing Mirrorman, and looks like Mirrorman's going to die once again, but he's just trying to buy time for his team. They're trying to make sure he gets his Uber charged, but nobody's on red's even going to get anything contested. It's going to be 2-1 here for the side of FluffyEcho fan club as they take this first half.
Woo! So, we went from 2 close rounds to Rain gets up on Sniper, Ether's on to Scout, and I don't think Big Dogs 11
Dominant.
capped.
Yeah, that was a full 3-minute hold versus the other team not capping it at all. I don't think there's a word for that round other than just dominance.
I honestly just don't think that Big Dogs 11 can deal with that sniper. They're having a really hard time not trying to kill him. It's not like sniper's really doing much. He's just controlling a lot of space. And I think Big Dogs 11 just doesn't know how to really control for Rain, just sitting in these weird angles that are catching them off guard.
So, just looking at the stats here, Rain didn't die on Sniper. 0 deaths, 3 kills. He didn't frag out that hard, but his damage and the threats were enough, as I think we're going into the second half. These teams, they don't want to wait. They don't want to sit around. They're hankering for more TF2 as we're going into this next mid.
Yeah, so we are going to go to our second round of product. Big Dogs 11 needs to pull out a win here on the FluffyEcho map. Fan Club as they are on map point here. As we're once again going to see the Rain on Sniper and the Ether Scout. We're going to see Mustard and Rakusu be the first 2 frags. Rain taking pot shots once again, as we're going to see the flank get really aggressive trying to pressure Rain. They're going to get relegated behind their own cliff on the side of blue. So it looks like Rio's just going to delay on the other team's Japan. They're going to find him there, though, as they're going to take him down. Nice pipe from Lazar onto the Scout. They're going to be trying to make it out. Rain once again continue to rattle off body shots.
Wait, is it the 3?
It is 2-4.
So they have to win 2 halves to be able to win here. As we see Red, they're just trying to inch their way forward. Scout's being left a little bit out to dry. Andrew, he seems to try and keep his head down as much as they can, Ubering really early to try to get try to negate that sniper. Excuse me. And Ubers are out on both sides. They're able to get the Rain pick. Are they going to lose Mustard in response? Oh, he's able to get the pack and survive through that onslaught.
Did he get arrowed too? I think he got arrowed.
Yeah, he got arrowed. As we're going to see the trade to Rakusu is going to trade out for the backlines here. He's going to trade out enough damage onto Ether and Rain. They're going to be cleaning it up. Toy does go down very crucially, and he's down so weak as well, but it looks like he's going to have his work cut out for him with no health heals on the side of blue. Just going to be trying to clean up the frag slowly. Once again, Rain continuing to rattle off body shots. I don't think he's gotten a kill this round, but he's just kind of constantly applying pressure. There's a kill for him as he domes Mustard on the point.
Oh, what's the saying? Spoke too soon as, oh, Rio is able to get a pick before dying there. Crucial as to not waste his life in the backlines there as Rakusu flying high, but they see him there and they're just walking onto the point as they have the pick advantage on blue there. Rakusu, maybe, no, he's not able to get out. Tried to, but Mustard now getting threatened. And, oh, but the Uber comes out from red.
Yeah, we're going to see the Uber across the point. Sam's going to be leading this one, and he's going to find one. He's going to get the second with the help of Rio. Rio's going to go down, though, and Andy's going to die. They're going to trade it out for Toy, though, so this isn't too bad of a situation. It's going to be 3v4, as Red does have the spawn advantage, not holding the point here. They're going to be trying to clean it up, but Sam's going to get juggled into the other team and going to go down, as well as Yerb. So both scouts down on the side of Red. They may have the spawn advantage, but with no scouts, they have very little sustain in this fight.
Well, this sniper Mustard, he does not like that sniper. He saw how it just plucked Rakusu from across the map there, and he's just like, no, no, no. He does not want that Kiwi threatening the rest of his team at all. As we see Red storming forward here, good damage from Mustard onto the scouts there. Hits 2 pipes onto Lazar there. Again, tons of damage out as the soldier cleans it up. That was Rakusu there. Again, the frags.
Andrew going down in the Mirror Man bomb, and ooh, that's a little bit of a feed from Rain, and looks like it's going to be about 20-30 ad for FluffyEcho fan club.
I believe that is known professionally in the business as a whip.
Sam going for a feed. That's a really bad death from Sam there. Might actually cost his team this point depending on if they want to push or not.
As Mirrorman and Rakusu have a little bit of a 1v1 there, and Lazar is getting the damage out, hitting Mustard extremely hard there as a soldier tries to jump in to do something, but jumping into 2 scouts. Oh, and the headshot ringing off onto Yerb there. That's going to be the point retaken for FluffyEcho Frank.
Yeah,
like
and this is a bit
set up this forward here too. Sorry, go ahead, Nick.
Yeah, they don't really have the opportunity to forward hold because they are running that sniper and they're opting to run 2 scouts with this. So they lack the double soldier spam to try and hold down all the doorways. So they were kind of holding forward, just helping Mirrorman and Lazar getting some spam. But oh, you're going to see Rain get a very good shot on Andy. Not going to get the headshot, but going to find about an 80 damage body shot into him there. As it looks like Red's just trying to get sort of raw aggression across the point. Blue's going to pop off their Uber. Andy's at 98%. He's going to get his Uber, going to meet up with the rest of his team. They are going to lose Rio first, but they're going to have a much better Uber to work with. Rakusu's going to die as well, though. They are trying to get the cap on the side of Red. They should be able to get this cap, but I don't know if they're going to find much else.
Mustard able to get the sniper pick there, but he dies in return. Oh, Mirrorman getting 2 picks there. RPC getting the medic as well.
That rocket was crisp. Ooh, that rocket
post fight
crisp.
there. Rio in onto the medic, gets 1 rocket off, not able to get the second one as Toy ducks into connector there to hide from the incoming soldier bomb. Playing a bit of a little World War I simulator there.
Ooh, Mustard going down in the final 10 seconds of what is potentially this round that makes this game map point. And we're going to see a desperation play from 11 Dogs, trying to get any space that they can. Actually doing a lot of damage. We're going to get the cap out.
Yeah, but I think blue is fine with giving up the cap because it does give them the spawn advantage here, and they only need to cap it one more time, and red has one tick to work with if blue is able to cap, so they have very little to if they give up any space on the point here. They are going to have a small Uber to set as blue's going to be leading it in. And he's at about 85% here being looking for that Uber, but they are going to clean up both the soldiers on the side of blue here. And he's going to peek the sniper sight line, going to eat a body shot there from Rain. He's going to get his Uber, but they're going to drop the scout. That's going to be Yerb getting domed there. So Mustard's going to be looking for the pipe on him, and they're not going to find anything with this Uber charge. They got a better Uber, but they aren't going to find any. And immediately Rain finds the headshot on the Andy. Mirror Man's going to clean up Mustard Overlord. He's going to clean up, who is that? It was Rio as well, and they are going to make it a 3-1 here. They are on map point. They're looking for gold.
They're looking for the goal, and they seem to be able to. They seem to be on the track to be able to get it. As Rain, I'm not sure if he's doing overly much on sniper, but just the threat of him is throwing Big Dogs 11 off their game. As good damage onto Mustard from Lazar there. Oh, and another pipe hits into Mustard. So many heals are gonna have to get dumped into him to get him on up and running. And Mirror gets domed as we see this from Rakuso taking so much damage in the. Mirror Man goes in, trades it out, but that's 3 down for the side of Big Dogs 11. In exchange for just 1 frag.
Yeah, Big Dogs 11 is doing a decent job at holding where they're able to get onto the point, but it doesn't look like they're doing as good of a job as FluffyEcho fan club getting back onto the point. We're going to see the soldier aggression in as he's going to go down. We're going to see the crits from Andy onto Mustard as they are going to claim a couple frags. They're going to claim both scouts in exchange for Rio here. Mustard Overlord's going to go down on the other side of things, but they are going to pick up Rain, so it is just Mirror Man, Lazar, and Toy versus the 5 players of the Big Dogs 11. They are going to cap up here. They're going to delay the cap just for a second so Mustard can spawn. And looks like they are going to just try and defend off this full Uber ad coming in from Toy.
Mustard just getting into the fight as the Uber's already in. Lazar bombing deep into it. Able to get so much damage off onto Mustard. He's still living. Oh, but 2 picks for Lazar. Able to get so much damage out onto them as frags are going back and forth. But Toy going down. Oh, you can't have that happen right at the end there, but trading out 4 for it, and I think 5, yeah, they're able to trade out 5 for it. You'd prefer your medic to stay alive, but in the end, getting the point, getting 5 picks, it's a worthwhile try.
Yeah, it seems the teams are doing a really good job of salvaging when they need to. If their medic goes down, they're doing a really good job of making sure the other medic dies. Other than that very first run, I don't think there has been a ton of very large Uber advantages.
That is about the second time.
Ooh, headshot, bring it off, onto Andrew then. Mustard bombing and seeing what he can salvage. Able to get 1 pipe off onto Toy, and the follow-up able to kill him. From, I believe that was Rio onto, ooh, and a little bit of a mini air shot, I think, just to pluck a soldier out of the sky there. Ooh, and
we have a little bit of nasty gameplay going on.
Yeah, as we are going to see Lazar just setting up some traps. We're going to see the double soldier bomb. It's a soldier and a demo bomb. I'm sorry, out of the side. As Rakuso is going to pick up the sniper very early, taking down Rain. He's going to jump out looking for an error on the point. As they are continuing to run crits on the side of Big Dogs 11. So what should have been roughly even Ubers is actually going to be an Uber ad for them.
ooh, with a little bit of a crits up on the side of Big Dogs 11 here. They got a good, I think, 40% ad, and it's growing. I think they're gonna try to use this aggressively. They're waiting for FluffyEcho Pine Cup to come in. Crits is out. Sticky's off. It gets ether. It gets able to get 3 effectively with the crits, but only really 1 crits frag going down. And it's hard to say if that was a successful crits. Uber is still in the side of FluffyEcho Fan Club here.
Yeah, and it looks like Red's going to opt to try and forward hold, so we haven't seen it all game, but we are going to see their version of the forward hold. Looks like it's going to be pretty standard. Both their soldiers on the grass area and their demo holding cliff. It's going to be tough to push out with out any off classes, but Mirror Man's going to jump through, going to find a decent first rocket into Rakuso, as they are just going to be Ubering in here. They are going to trade Rakuso for Mirror Man for the force. Yerb's going to die as well, but, you know, trading 2 for a force. They're going to see the rebomb in from Rio, but he's not going to find a single point of damage into Toy, as we're going to see Sam planting the frag onto the sniper, going to be running in as well, but he's not going to find Toy this time. Sam's going to go down. The FluffyEcho Fan Club is going to pick up this point, but they're going to have a crits to deal with in about 10 seconds from the side of Big Dogs 11.
Definitely looked like just a bit of a salvage play from the sides of Big Dog 11 there. They're just trying to get whatever they could once the Uber came out there. As we see, they're clearing the sticks. They're coming in. The crits is charged. Sticks out. Crits out.
control
and it
point is being
doesn't seem to
contested.
really be getting anything. FluffyEcho Flanco, they know what's supposed to be coming there. They're able to even get Andrew in the backlines there, and just trading out their sniper and Mirror Man for it. Oh,
Yeah, that's a trade you take every
Mission
single day
ends
of
in
the week.
60
Soldier for
seconds.
soldier and sniper for medic. If you're trading your sniper for medic, you're going to win this map pretty. As we are going to see Sam die. He's going to pick up the cap for his team as the times are roughly about even. Small advantage here for the
Ooh,
side of Big.
toy!
Mission
That
ends in
surface
60
is
seconds.
absolutely crazy onto their grass.
Yeah,
able
we
to
saw.
fly from their right main onto the grass there, just avoiding the rest of the team and able to live through this. That full Uber ad for his team. He should be able to easily retake this point. The Uber is out. Should get Mustard here. Yeah, are they going to be able to get anyone else? They might be able to get one more, but
Oh,
Rakuso in
Rakusa!
so quick, getting so much damage onto Toy there, able to get the pick onto Lazar as well. That Pogo, I think it was, just flying right into the here. Oh, he's able to find it. He finds the soldier there. For a second, I thought he was gonna miss it.
Mission
Makkabeus.
ends in 30
Yeah,
seconds.
Speak a
Rain is
little
going
bit
for some body
louder.
shots.
The control point
And
is
we're
being
going to see the bomb in
contested.
from Mustard. You can take care of the sniper. As we do have a full crit advantage for the side of Big Dogs 11. They are about a 30% or 30-second time disad here, but they do have this full crits to work with. The sniper is, and there's potential for them to find something with this crits. The entire team of blue is actually held up on this cliff side. Chris is going to bomb in, trying to make some space for his team, but they aren't going to find the opening they want with this crits just yet. Maybe trying to feign that they're on Oop. They are actually going to pick up Lazar super early. They're going to trade it out for Yerb. Ether's going to die as well. The third player is going to go down as Rain's going to find the headshot on Sam. So with those scouts inside of red, they don't have that scout speed to deal with. We're going to see
Such a
Rakusu
close
popping
call.
in. Oh, Rakusu's actually get the fadeaway rocket onto the sniper there. So buying a little bit of time for his. Toy's at about 80% though, so they don't have a ton of time to work with. Toy's going to get the super right as the time's going to expire for the other team. They're going to pop this crit. They are going to get the pipe out of the scout. Oh, but they aren't going to get much more than that. They are just going to find the one frag onto Ether with the crits, and Toy's going to come up on their Uber. There's about 20 seconds left for the FluffyEcho fan club left in this round. So there's time for Red to try and fight this. They have to meet up with their spawns, but it's going to be a very close round once again.
Mission
Only
ends
10
in
seconds
30
left. We see
seconds.
red. They're trying to get in the way there. They're starting to move onto the point. Everyone's coming out with the Uber, ready for Toy. Soldier goes in, able to get on the sniper. The Uber comes out, going right into red there. Lazar gets 2 frags, a lot of damage out. They're trying to collapse onto the point, trying to get something, and that is it.
Grand final.
Yeah, and
Map point, and that is FluffyEcho Fan Club as your RGL Advanced Season 1 champions.
Yeah, it was hard to say that they were gonna lose this one. Their team is pretty stacked, but lots of invite talent on their team. It'd be hard to say that they wouldn't win this, especially seeing how dominant they were all season. But if there was a team to, it would have been Big Dogs 11, as they were the one team to beat them in the regular season, but they weren't quite able to pull it out in finals.
Yeah, and just looking at these stats here, whew,
Was it worth sacrificing my sleep for this?
hundred
Mm,
percent.
100%, definitely.
I love TF2.
It's all about it's for the people screen. So
For the
yeah, we are gonna
people.
we are gonna see the Fluffy Echo fan club win season 1 of RGL. They are your advanced division champion, and yeah, I don't know if we have tons to talk about. It was pretty dominant. I mean, Big Dogs 11 was able to get around on both maps, but I think, I mean, there was a lot of moments where they made it really close, but Fluffy Echo Fan Club at the end of the day was just able to, just barely able to edge it out with just, being able to stick together a little bit more in post fights or just focus fire a little bit better.
Yeah, I think that's basically the story of it. One interesting thing to note here is that Rain didn't actually do particularly amazing on sniper, only going 13 and 10. It seems that just the threat of the sniper and the pressure he was able to put on was enough to just throw the entirety of Big Dogs 11 off their game.
Yeah, so yeah, I don't know if we want to do any more analysis. I mean, like I said, it was, 5-1, 4-1 on 2 maps, but I want to say like the big thing that stands out to me is on product. Normally, you'd see big damage numbers coming out of Mustard if you want to see his team win, but he was actually out damaged by Lazar, and Lazar was able to take a little more heals because Toy was alive more, but Normally, you'd want to see a little bit more damage out of Mustard because they do really like kind of rely on him to be able to take a lot of damage and kind of trade it back out. But it seemed like he really struggled to do that on product.
I think the other thing here is that once Rain went up on Sniper a lot more, there were way more heals available to Lazar rather than to Mustard. Where Andrew still had to heal 6 full players, whereas Toy really could just focus on the 5 that he need to heal and leave his Sniper just with the occasional buff, and was able to tank Lazar in a lot more scenarios than Mustard was able to be tanked.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That is one benefit of running the sniper is that you have one player that can put out a lot of damage potential with needing very few heals.
All
So
right.
yeah, I don't know if we want to do a quick round of shoutouts, but I think that's about all I've got.
That's about all I've got as well. I think my shout out would be the same as yours, Frick, so I'll let you take mine.
Shout out to Brando and do I have any other shout outs I want to make? Shout out to my son Shiny.
For a little bit of console, shout out to Copenhagen Land. That's coming up in the next few months, I believe.
April of 2020, I want to say. I'm not super sure of the exact time frame. I want to say it's Easter time in yeah, console is confirming via Discord that it is the April 11th weekend. So if you're looking to see some top level EU TF2, I know it's still a few months out, but there is a big line happening. You will see console there. I also want to make a big shout out to Looster 200. He is dropping some oohs in the chat and stuff, but I want to give a big shout out to him for doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes for TFTV. Do you have any shout outs you want to make, Screen?
Shoutouts to my good friend Shiny Marite fan
Yes,
and
my son.
Paul, and Paulie, and Pablo, and the viewers for putting up with this season of RGL and being patient.
So yeah, I think that's about all I've got. Again, this has been FrickMyNick joined by Makkabeus and Scream. This has been our coverage of the grand finals of Advance for RGL Season 1. We are out. Thank you for joining us.